He scores!
That's hit deep into left, and that's out of here. Safe.
We'll put anybody, anywhere, anytime.
Jeff goes softball. Come see what you're missing.
And welcome to Vikings softball here on JCTV. Today we have Jefferson College matching up against St. Charles Community College. It's the Vikings home opener here on JCTV. I'm Matt Keeney. And with me today, it's great to have Jackie Griffin, the freshman on the softball team, to provide some color commentary. Thanks so much for being here.
Hi, everybody.
Well, it looks like the first pitch was a little low for a ball, and here comes...
Oh, that was a good pitch.
And that was strike number one. And pitching for the Vikings today, it is Jordan Crisp.
Yep, Jordan's a great pitcher. She's doing great for us this season.
And grounded back to Crisp. And there's the first out. And the Vikings with a record of 6-3.
6-4.
6-4.
Yeah. Alabama beat us kind of hard this weekend.
And so how's it feel to be here on your home field for the first time?
I am so excited. It kind of sucks because a lot of the teams, like the people that come support us, are gone for spring break, but It's good to be at home field.
It's Nina Marler at the plate and taking for ball two.
I actually played with her over summer.
So how's she as a hitter?
She's not too bad. She's a little inconsistent, but we'll see how things go.
Swing and a miss. There's strike one. So here's a 2-1 from Crisp.
There you go.
And evens things up.
She's got a great rise ball.
What else does she have in her repertoire of pitches?
Only I knew. She's a good pitcher, that's for sure.
Full count here on Marler. Marler playing center field today for St. Charles. Swing and a miss for strike three. Second out of the inning. And now it's D. Malincrot for St. Charles. Malincrot playing second. A little high. There's the 1-0. And boy, that ball just gets up on those hitters quick, doesn't it? When you're sitting right behind here.
It's really windy out today, too.
It is.
It's not helping.
And that one's high for ball two. Yeah, not the ideal conditions today for an outdoor activity, but
there you go.
That's down the pipe for a strike.
Especially hard for pitchers with Under Armour on to pitch. She can't wear it.
In the dirt, and that's a walk. So Malincrot on first here, and Rachel Nolan will step in. Foul back for the first strike. And so far, all of the Vikings' action's been on the road this spring. So, how have some of those road trips fared for you all?
Good. The team gets along really well, so that helps a lot with the games. Oh.
This one's driven into left center, and that will be down for a hit. Malincrot will be in at third, and Nolan in with a double.
That's a nice hit.
So 2 outs here in the top of the first, and St. Charles threatening with runners on second and third. And here comes Amy Bricky, the catcher for St. Charles. Nice pitch for strike one. And as always, we hear some cheering from the dugout at St. Charles. Grounded to short. And there's the third out. So the Vikings get out of the jam. Still no score. We'll be right back with the bottom of the first on JCTV. Natalie Sago will lead things off for the Vikings. And on the mound for St. Charles, it's Chelsea Sneed. And Sago, that's a strike, looked a little low. As Jackie Griffin, is still here with us, one of the Viking softball players helping us with the call today. And saw Natalie play a little bit last year. She pitches, hits, she's a pretty good player.
All over. She's a great utility player. She's going to Drury University next year. So.
And that's exciting. And we see many of our Vikings move on to four-year institutions. 1-1. And that one's low. St. Charles Field is very vocal as Sago grounds that up the middle, and she'll beat that out for a hit. So does that get on your nerves when you're trying to hit and you have the fielders yelling? Are you able to block that out?
Usually you can just block everything out. Audience, everybody. And sometimes coach, it's hard.
And here is Caitlin McCullum. McCullum at second base. So nobody out. Here's the first pitch from Sneed, and that's outside for a ball. So Sago on first with an infield single. And that's ball two. Tell us a little bit about Caitlin McCullum.
Caitlin's a great ball player. She plays second mostly, but she can play anywhere. She's a good hitter. She had a great weekend in Alabama.
It seems like a lot of the softball players are pretty versatile, playing many different positions.
That's the best way you can get on the team is be able to play everywhere.
Right, really. The more skills you can show to the coach, the more playing time you'll get.
Yep.
As that last one was a strike, we have a 2-1 count here on Caitlin McCullum. Still no score here, bottom of the first. And there goes Sago. And she'll be in there safely as the throw is just a bit offline. So the Vikings here with a runner in scoring position and no one out. And McCullum with a hitter's count, 3-1. McCullum jacks this one into left, but that's foul and out of play. And Jackie here with us, grew up in St. Charles, so you know a few of these players here on the St. Charles squad.
It's funny to play them. I'm so used to playing with them, not playing against them.
Right, you played with them over the summer?
Yeah, this past summer. I played with 3 of the girls.
And way high, and McCullum is on with a walk. So 2 on, and no one out here for the Vikings. Molly Currington, the catcher today, has a chance to put the Vikings on the board.
She's had a great hitting season so far. She's had like 4 home runs, I think, already.
And that first one right down the middle. Sure, you kind of want to try to work the count in this situation. That's popped way high, and that's going to get out of play and hit the top of the dugout.
Hit a car.
I would have let our cameraman, Tom Struckoff, know. It looked like it might have been heading right for him, but just a little bit to the left. So here comes the 0-2 from Sneed. That's a ball outside. No outs here, and the Vikings threatening in the bottom of the first. And that will even things up as it was low. So 2-2. It's Currington at the plate, the Vikings catcher, and the 2-2 driven to second. Mishandled, and St. Charles will get the out, but the Vikings runners advance. Second and third now. And Courtney Dosa playing first this afternoon. Very chilly one today. We have spectators bundled up in sleeping bags and blankets, and just yesterday we had temperatures in the 70s.
Oh, so nice yesterday. We're all outside playing catch because we didn't have practice.
Dosa drives that to left. That's a base hit, and the Vikings are on the board.
Oh,
and it's 2-0 Jefferson College.
it's a great hit.
As Sago comes in to score, and McCullum. So Dosa with 2 RBIs and the single. And here's Martin. First pitch for a strike from Sneed. Brittany Martin.
It's a great ball player.
The shortstop. Still only 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Vikings up 2-0 over St. Charles on the RBI single from Courtney Dosa. Martin grounds that to third, and there's the second out of the inning. Dosa advancing to second. And it's Brittany Ponder, the sophomore, third baseman. Ponder with possibly the chance to add 1 more onto the Vikings' 2-0 lead. First one from Sneed is high. As that very cool breeze just won't quit. So it's 2-0 here on Ponder. Vikings lead this one 2-0 over St. Charles here in the bottom of the first. There's a strike, 2-1. Field's looking pretty good for all the rain we had last night, too.
I was afraid we were going to get rained out, but we got that tarp on right as it started raining the other day.
And the ump saying Ponder did offer there as she showed bunt, so that will even the count at 2-2. 2-2 inside for ball 3, and
Coach got a little upset at that.
yeah, the St. Charles coach expressing her opinion that that should have been strike 3, but it's not. It's 3-2. 3-2 from Sneed is driven into left, but this one will be caught for the third out. But the Vikings get 2 runs here in the bottom of the first, and we'll be right back with the second on JCTV. It's Jack Valley to lead things off, grounded to third. First pitch and a swing, and 1 out. The Vikings get the out. Nice play over there by Brittany Ponder to grab that one. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the second. It's Megan Harp. There's that one from Crisp. A bit high and outside. called ball 2. Harp playing first base this afternoon as that's grounded back to Crisp. And there's out number 2. So
Quick inning, looks like.
Crisp getting some quick outs here,
Those are my favorite.
especially with this weather.
Yeah.
A lot of these Vikings players would probably love to get back to the dugout. And as you're saying, Crisp not wearing any kind of gear under that jersey.
I don't know how she does it. I really don't.
But I guess she wouldn't have the range of motion if she did, right?
Exactly.
So
That's her thing.
it's Steph Turner at the plate now for St. Charles. That's fouled. Out of play. Turner, the shortstop for the Cougars. Turner offers at that one and to short, and there's the third out.
Nice.
Quick inning,
like
a nice
that.
inning. And we will go to the bottom of the second. Vikings on top, 2-0. Hannah Bolin will lead things off here in the bottom of the second for Jefferson College. That's low. Ball 1. Sneed still on the mound for St. Charles. Back to her second inning of work. And Jackie Griffin still with us, one of the Vikings softball players helping us out today. Thanks for doing this.
No problem. It's fun.
So 2-0 here on Bolin, playing center today for the Vikings. Bolin drives that, but that will be foul, out of play. So tell us a little bit about Hannah Bolin.
Hannah was actually originally an infielder when she came here, and she never played outfield before, and he tried her out in outfield, and she's just a natural. She's probably one of the best outfielders I've seen. She's a great hitter. She's a great girl.
In the dirt, ball 3, 3-1.
She's one of our 3 captains also.
So in that leadership role, it does have to be a challenge when you're used to playing a particular position. You have that mindset to be switched to a new position.
She's doing a great job.
Taking all the way there, and that is a strike, so full count. The payoff pitch, as they call it, from Sneed. Bolin,
Yeah.
driven but foul.
Car.
And those cars to the left side of your screen, you can't see them, but they are in the line of fire here. So Bolin will dig back in and get ready for another one, the 3-2. Pop to center, and that one is caught for the first out. Boy, that St. Charles catcher is very vocal, isn't she?
She's
Cheering on her teammates, and it's Jordan Crisp.
We picked that song out for her.
As she swings and misses for strike 1. Crisp, of course, the Vikings pitcher this afternoon. Had a great couple of first and second inning. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
That one was called a strike. So Crisp in the hole, 0-2. And pops at 1 behind the backstop. You know, as a fan or even a commentator, I mean, it is fun to hear the cheering from both dugouts on the field. It really adds to the atmosphere down here.
Oh, yeah. A lot more like baseball. You don't really hear that much from the boys.
You don't. They're pretty, the Jeffco team here, when we watch them and do their games, they're fairly silent.
Some teams get really into it, like the cheers they do. It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember last year, I forget which team it was, but there was a team, an opposing team, hitting the dugout, and coming up with different cheers, stomping their cleats on the concrete. It was a good time, as that's a ball.
It's a good time.
Things are even here at 2-2 on the Vikings pitcher, Jordan Crisp. One out here in the bottom of the second. Crisp drives that one to left, but that's fouling. Out of play. And the fans here are very nice too. The retrieving the
I'm kidding. We lose so many balls back in the woods. It's
yeah
crazy.
fouled off, and obviously you don't just let those stay out there. You got to find them. You know, it's Crisp drives it to third, and that will be an out. So 2 outs here in the bottom frame of the second inning. Brittany Freeney comes to the plate. Feeney? Yes,
yeah,
Feeney.
there
I put another R in there. She's the center fielder.
Oh, she's the.
Oh yeah, the right fielder.
There you go.
Excuse me. I have it written right on my sheet. I'm just not reading for some reason. Feeney takes that first pitch for strike one. So give us a lowdown on Brittany Feeney.
Feeney was slapping in the beginning. She was doing a great job. Coach decided to turn her back to the right side. She's been doing good, so we'll see how it works out.
So a switch hitter?
She does both.
That's always an amazing talent.
I love that.
I could barely hit from the right side.
Yeah.
I could not imagine having to turn around and do
Exactly.
it from the left also. The 1-1 to Feeney. Ball 2. The sun is making a brief appearance here. It feels a little warmer, but it's not helping too much. The 2-1 from Sneed. Feeney driven sharply to the left.
A lot of foul balls.
And that's something you always got to pay attention in that dugout, right?
Yeah.
Because you never know when one of those will zing right at you. The 2-2. Feeney grounded back to Sneed. And that's the third out. But the Vikings still have that 2-0 lead, and we'll be right back on JCTV with the top of the third. It's the top of the third here on JCTV. Jordan Crisp back to work for the Vikings on the mound. And Steph Turner. Or excuse me, Nicole Chrysler now at the plate. And here's the 1-0 in the dirt for ball 2. It's the top of the third inning here at the softball field on the Jefferson College campus as swing and a miss at
Nice one.
the high pitch there from the riser. And that riser can be deceiving, can't it?
Oh, you have no idea.
I mean, I would imagine it looks like a good pitch to offer at him, and all of a sudden,
Whoop, it goes up there.
here's the 2-1 from Crisp, and swing and a miss for strike 2. Chrysler, the right fielder for St. Charles. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Crisp with a strikeout. That's Crisp's second strikeout on the day. And we're back to the top of the order for the St. Charles Cougars. It's Nicole Dunnard. Dunnard lays down that bunt, but it's foul. And the Vikings in the bunt defense. So here comes the pitch to Dunnard, lays down that bunt, but Ponder makes the play. And that's the second out. So again, Jordan Crisp getting some quick outs here, as she did in the second,
Love those quick innings.
especially with these temperatures this afternoon. Nina Marler takes high for ball 1.
Nice.
Right down the middle for strike 1. And there's a nice pitch for strike 2 from Jordan Crisp. The Vikings lead this one 2-0 against St. Charles here in the top of the third, and
There you go.
struck her out.
All right.
2 strikeouts in the inning for Crisp, and the Vikings take that 2-run lead into the bottom of the 3rd. We'll be right back on JCTV. It's Natalie Sego to start things off here in the bottom of the 3rd for Jeffco. Sego, the sophomore from Farmington, Missouri. And Sego, a nice first inning. She singled, stole a base, and scored one of the Vikings' 2 runs. The 0-1 taken outside for a ball. 1-1. And as always, we here on JCTV encourage the fans out there to come out and watch Viking softball in person, as that's high for ball 2. A couple of home games coming up. We have on March 17th, Crowder College will be here in Hillsboro for a 2 p.m. start, and on the 18th, Lindenwood University, the 4-year school, will be in here.
We played them a couple weeks ago.
How did that game go?
Good. The first one was 2-0, and the second one was 14-2. So it's definitely a good game.
I remember doing a game last season against Lindenwood, and don't remember the final score, but I know Jeffco won that one, and it was another high-scoring game. And that's a strike. So a full count here on Sego. Here's the Sego drives that to short, and she'll beat it out easily for another hit.
Just one of our quickest.
Yeah, Sego has a knack of knocking the ball into the hole and just beating it out before the play can be made. And also I see the softball team here, you all have a trip coming up to Branson.
Excited.
So looking forward to that.
It's our spring break trip, I guess you could say.
Gonna go catch some of the shows while you're down there?
Hopefully, that would be nice if we had some time.
He's Yakov Smirnoff. I don't know if he's still down there or not, but funny guy. McCullum, and that's foul. McCullum walked back in the first inning, and she also scored a run. And there goes Sego. This one's driven into center, and the play is made. Sego must retreat to first, and she's back in there safely. So for a second, it looked like that might fall in there, but a wind kind of hung it up. And Sego's off with the pitch on that one. We'll see what happens here with Molly Currington. There goes Sego yet again. And she's safe, as the ball was there on time, but couldn't hold on. So.
Way to use your head.
So Sego on second now with a stolen base. Currington pops this one to the back of the infield, and the catch is made for out number 2. And here is Courtney Dosa. Singled and drove in 2 runs back in the first. And trying for another one here. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Can you tell me a little bit about the stance, I guess, Sego has on second?
Oh, it's a great stance. It's the rocker. You should go rock back as the pitcher is getting ready. Right as she goes.
So does it just give her a little bit more of a burst?
It's much better, especially for quick people.
And Sego going for third, and she'll be in there safely.
Nice. It's a little trick play we've been working on.
So Sneed looking back toward home plate, and Sego just took advantage of the inattention.
Exactly. It's a sneaky way to get ahead, but I love it.
And that's, a great way to advance. Now a wild pitch or pass ball can score Sego. As Dosa asked for time, and it is granted. So I guess you score that as another stolen base.
Oh yeah, definitely.
As that is grounded to short, and the play is made. So Vikings, though, still lead it by 2-0. And we'll be right back with the top of the fourth on JCTV. D. Malincrot takes strike number 1 here in the top of the fourth from Vikings pitcher Jordan Crisp. Malincrot walked back in the first inning. That one's popped back for a strike. So 0-2 here on Malincrot, the second baseman for St. Charles. Jordan Crisp on the mound for the Vikings, as I said, so far a very good day. 3 innings pitched, as that one is fouled back. 3 strikeouts and no runs, of course, so far, as the Vikings lead this one 2-0 over the Cougars. And Jackie Griffin still with us, one of the Vikings freshmen, helping us out today on the broadcast, as that one is taken high for ball 1. The 1-2, swing and a miss, and struck her out. Strikeout number 4 for Crisp. It's Rachel Nolan now, designated hitter.
This is Chelsea. She's hitting for herself, I guess.
Oh, okay. Must have made a lineup change. Here it is, the pitcher Sneed, as that one's fouled. Low for ball 2 to the pitcher Sneed. And Sneed offers at the low pitch to even the count up, 2-2. The 2-2, Sneed drives that to short. And the play is made over at first by Dosa. So another 2 quick outs here. It's been a theme over the past few innings. And there's a high pitch to Amy Bricky. She's the catcher for St. Charles. 1-0 is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, the 1-1 fouled back to the backstop. So Crisp, ready to deliver the 1-2 pitch. And that one's outside. Ball 2. Here comes the wind again. See some of the players jumping up and down, doing anything to kind of keep the blood flowing.
Not even much you can do.
And appeal over to first, and first base ump saying Bricky did not go around. That is grounded to Ponder. Ponder over to Dosa, and that is out number 3. Vikings still lead this one 2-0. We'll be back with the bottom of the fourth on JCTV. Brittany Martin will start things off for the Vikings here in the bottom of the fourth. Lays down the bunt. And Martin will beat it out as the throw a bit offline. So the leadoff runner is on here for Jefferson College, and it's Brittany Ponder at the plate. Ponder at third today. Vikings lead this one 2-0 over St. Charles. Ponder takes strike 1. We hear some cheers from the Vikings dugout. Ponder lays down the bunt.
Oh, man.
Martin was off with the pitch, and both will be safe as there was no throw.
Good deal.
What do you think happened there? Just a little
It's
indecision?
always the, you're getting it, I'm getting it, who's getting it, we don't know. Happens all the time.
And I guess that would be a situation where one player has to call the other off.
You gotta take over control.
And it looks like we will have a conference at the mound for St. Charles. We may see a pitching change, not sure, but as they talk things over, we'll take a quick break on JCTV. Vikings on top, 2-0. And Sneed will continue to pitch for St. Charles as Hannah Bolin is up with 2 on and no out. Runners were off of the pitch, but the bunt attempt is foul.
Ooh, coach again.
Yeah, the St. Charles coach.
Little voicey.
She is letting her players know how she feels. Not sure exactly what she's fired up about right now. But. Runners off again with the pitch and no throw.
Oh, she fell.
As the catcher making contact there with Bolin. That's Bricky catching for St. Charles. And, you know, we have seen in the past interference calls on plays like that.
Yeah.
Nothing this time as both runners advance. A couple of steals, and Bolin grounds that off the foot of Sneed, and that will score another run for the Vikings, and Bolin is safe. So 3-0 Vikings on top, and still no outs. So a couple of bunt singles and just a ball that took a strange bounce, and the Vikings have something going here in the 4th inning.
Oh.
And that's way high, and that'll score another one for the Vikings. And
All right. Missed those tags.
And Bolin, yes, sliding around the throw over there. She went from first to third on that play. After the errant throw over at third, and St. Charles will talk things over after some defensive problems here.
Okay.
Several stolen bases for the Vikings in this inning, and it's apparent the Vikings like to run. Jackie, you've seen that a lot. Is that is laid down, and that's foul. The bunt attempt from Jordan Crisps, Vikings pitcher, and still no one out here. Vikings on top 4-0, scoring 2 runs so far.
Oh, what happened? Some illegal pitching, I guess.
Yes, another run will come in. Bolin scoring for the Vikings. Was it a balk? I'm not sure.
Illegal pitch.
Illegal pitch. So what would constitute an illegal pitch?
Usually, like when they, what's it called? When they jump off the plate or off the mound. Crow hopping, usually. I've seen her do this before. She did over summer too. Same thing. They're pretty stingy about that in college too.
So after the illegal pitch, Vikings on top 5-0. Jordan Crisp still at the plate. And that's foul. Crisp got a piece. Still no outs. And here's the 1-2 from Sneed. 2-2. Crisp
There we go.
past the glove of the third baseman, and she'll be on. And here is Brittany Feeney. And that one's a strike.
How about that one?
Looked a little low and inside, but that's strike 1. Ball 1 there. 1-1. So the Vikings scoring a couple of runs 3 so far in this frame. 2-1 count now on Feeney.
Quick one. Almost hit the
Rips
ghost.
that one, but foul. And obviously you'll take the runs however you can get them.
Oh, absolutely.
No big hits in the inning though. A couple of bunts, an error, illegal pitch.
Errors wins you games.
Hey, better get down the left field bullpen, coach.
Here comes the 1-2. Ball 2. Here's the 3-2 from Sneed. Feeney grounds to short. Out at second. So there's the first out of the inning. So Crisp forced out at second, and Natalie Sago will come to the plate. Sago 2 for 2, a couple of singles on the day, and 3 stolen bases. Vikings on top here 5-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Sago grounds this to short in the hole, and she'll beat it out.
She's been there all day.
Yeah. It's like deja vu.
Exactly.
But she, as we mentioned earlier, she has a knack of just hitting it to the right spot, deep into the hole. And she has the speed to get to first many times before a play can be made. As Caitlin McCullum stands in. There's 1 out. That's low, and the runners will advance for the Vikings as that pitch got away. So McCullum with a chance to drive in a few more for the Vikings. There's a strike. 1-1. St. Charles coach screaming to get the out. That, of course, what she's stressing as McCullum pops that one foul. You know, if the wind actually stops for a second, it's not too bad out here, but that wind is
deal with
steady. Very chilly day, but no rain, and that, of course, is the most important factor around here.
Kidding.
That's low. Ball 2, even count at 2-2. Here comes Sneed with the 2-2, and that's outside. Ball 3. Full count. And that's a strikeout for Sneed, her first. Big out there for St. Charles. And it's Molly Currington, Vikings catcher. That's a strike. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Sago at second for the Vikings and Feeney at third. Currington at the plate. Currington grounded past Sneed.
That'll work.
And that will score another run for the Vikings, and everyone's safe. Sago off the bag at third. They looked her back, but she's back in there easily, and it's 6-0 now. So Currington getting an RBI there on the fielder's choice. This one's popped high to left. And Dosa flies out, but the Vikings get some more here in the fourth, 6-0. We'll be right back on JCTV. It's the top of the fifth here on JCTV. Vikings on top here, 6-0. Jordan Crisp back to work. And that's ball one to Jack Valley.
Valley?
Valley?
Play with her too.
Valley at third base for the Cougars. That's low. Ball two. Valley pops that over the head of Crisp, and that's caught for out number one. McCullum making the catch. Here's Harp. Swing and a miss for strike one. There's strike two as it's fouled back. High for ball one, 1 and 2. One, two. Fouled back, so Harp staying alive. There's one out here, top of the fifth inning. Vikings on top of St. Charles, 6-0. Man, called a ball, close, but that'll even things up. 2 and 2 on Megan Harp, first baseman for the Cougars. Here's a 2-2 from Crisp. That's one's popped high and just over the fence. So Currington gave chase, but ran out of room. So we'll do it again. The 2-2 from Crisp. Swing and a miss, strike three. Strikeout number 5 for Jordan Crisp on the day. And Steph Turner is the hitter. That one's popped. Back to the backstop. Foul tip. That's strike 2. So 0-2 count here on Turner. Let's see if Crisp can get him 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Struck her out.
She did. Good inning.
Strikeout number 6 for Crisp, and the Vikings take a 6-0 lead into the bottom of the fifth. We'll be right back with the action on JCTV. It's the bottom of the fifth here on JCTV. Vikings lead this one 6-0, and as that's taken for a ball, if the Vikings score 2 more in this inning, it's game over, as the mercy rule is 8 runs. And it's Brittany Martin to lead things off. As he shows the bunt, that's popped to the backstop. And that one from Sneed is low for ball 2, 2 and 1. And a very interesting bottom of the fourth inning, to say the least. As Martin fouls that off, the Vikings scoring 4 runs in that frame, a couple of infield singles, a couple of bunt singles, a few stolen bases, and an error, an illegal pitch, all of it resulting in 4 runs for Jefferson College. As they lead this one 6-0 outside for ball 3. So it's going to be a full count here on Martin. Vikings shortstop. Here it is, and that's a walk. Ball 4. And here comes Brittany Ponder, third baseman for Jeffco. A couple of nice plays over there this afternoon. Ball 1. So if we want to take advantage of that mercy rule, a great way to start is getting that leadoff runner on.
No kidding.
There's strike 1. St. Charles coach reminding her players to keep an eye on Martin over at first as she takes off with a pitch, but that's fouled off. So Ponder steps back in, is ready for the 1-2 from Sneed. Makes contact with the low pitch, but foul.
It's chilly.
As Ponder blowing into her hands to keep them warm, and that, I would imagine that's only one of the ways to do it.
Only thing you can do. Hands in your pockets.
When you're in the field, you can't really wear a glove on
Exactly.
that throwing hand, so. Comes the 1-2. And struck her out. Sneed getting the strikeout. A big out for St. Charles if they want to remain in this one. Here's Hannah Bolin, center fielder. Vikings on top here, 6-0. 1 out here. Martin off with the pitch. But again, fouled off. She will retreat to first. So as I was saying, Vikings on top 6-0, and it is the bottom of the 5th after 5. If Vikings would be on top by 8, they'd win it. So 2 more in this frame as this one's hit to center. But the play will be made for out number 2. And here's the pitcher, Jordan Crisp. There goes Martin.
Oh,
And Martin
helmet.
is in there safely with a stolen base. Here's a 1-0. There's strike 1. As we saw the St. Charles catcher there, Bricky, giving some orders before this pitch, telling her fielders what to do. Sneed delivers ball 2. Here comes the wind. Several fans today standing, kind of pacing, trying to keep warm. There's a strike. Strike 2, 1-2. The blankets are out, the sleeping bags.
Can't even see her.
And there's a strikeout for Sneed. Sneed strikes out 2 in the inning, and we will go to the top of the 6th. Vikings still on top, 6-0. Top of the 6th, Jordan Crisp back for her 6th inning of work. And there's ball 1 to Nicole Chrysler. There's a strike. As Chrysler trying to get that slap hit real quickly. And the Vikings infield playing in. on this speedster. And last one taken for a ball. And there's a strike and a strikeout. Another one for Chris.
Oh, nope, maybe not.
Maybe not. I didn't think so. But I saw her going back, so I just had to assume. But you know what happens when you assume. We've all heard the saying. 3-2.
Oh, there we go.
That's the strikeout.
Now it's straight.
So, strikeout number 7 for Jordan Crisp. After I made the call, it was inevitable.
Right, it's gonna happen.
So, Nicole Dunner now. That one's high. Ball 1. Vikings infield still playing shallow, except for first baseman. Dosa back a bit, but, or excuse me, Dosa to the right of the mound. This is a different defensive line than I'm used
so
to.
it's a little different. Usually the second baseman comes up. We changed it. Works a lot better with the second baseman behind by first.
Over covering first, right? As that last one fouled off. It's 1-2. Dunnard. Foul. So we have one out here in the top of the 6th. Vikings on top of St. Charles 6-0. And swing and a miss
Nice strikeout. Love it.
for another strikeout. Number 8 for Crisp. Nina Marlar is now the hitter for the Cougars. A little bit high there. Ball 1. And Marlar drives that one, but it is foul.
Nope. Nothing but a long strike.
That one outside for a ball. Floated in there. Now the 3-1.
There we
Swing
go.
and a miss for a strike. So Marlar offering at the rising pitch. And that's ball 3. So full count. Marlar laying off. 3-2 from Crisp. Pop left side. Ponder giving chase and just off the glove. Ump says it's fair. So Marlar on base there. From this vantage point, it looked foul, but we don't have the best view.
Okay.
So Marlar on and D. Malincrot will hit second base. Second baseman today for St. Charles. This one's driven high to left, but Sego backs up and makes the play. So the
Still
Vikings
cooking.
take that 6-0 lead into bottom of the 6th, and we'll be right back on JCTV. It's Brittany Feeney at the plate for Jeffco. And there's a strike. Chelsea Sneed, excuse me, still on the mound here for the Cougars. Feeney grounds to third, and there's the first out. Here's Natalie Sego. We are back to the top of the lineup for the Vikings, and Sego with a great day at the plate, 3 for 3, 3 singles. Several stolen bases as well today. Vikings on top, 6-0. And there's strike one from Sneed.
Hey, that'll work.
Natalie with a base hit. 4 for 4 on the day. 4 singles for
She had a
Sego.
great day.
And here's McCullum. That one's popped up. And the out is made. Sego testing the defense, but she'll get back to first. Molly Currington now. So 2 out, runner on first for the Vikings. That's Sego. Currington at the plate. Currington skies that one, but that's foul. And that
Quite
one's
a
hit a
foul.
long way over there.
Yeah.
There's a ball. Now Sego at first, always putting pressure on the defense. She's off with each pitch, it seems. There's a ball, ball 2. 2-1. Or 3-1, the ump says. And that is hit but foul. Well, Sego will trot back to first. Scoreboard has 2-2, but the ump on the last pitch it said 3-2. Currington skies that into left,
All right.
and that's gone.
And that's the ball game.
Home run for Currington, a
I'm gonna go out
2-run
there.
homer. And that'll do it. The Vikings win this one on the mercy rule, 8-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. As Currington crosses the plate on the walk-off home run. So the Vikings take this one 8-0 over St. Charles. And thanks a lot for watching. We will see you later on JCTV.